Hello and welcome to my stream today, where I am going to continue to play Valhalla today. Also, I really like that song already, even though it's barely come out. So yeah. Let me just... Yep, okay. That seems to be alright. Why am I not showing? The program is open. There we go. I mean, I'll still have to... Whoop. I have just noticed. I think that text up there next to me changes. I'm not sure. But I don't think it said goodbye, Miss Barton, the last time. Or at least the last time that I was paying attention to it. Then again, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. No, it now says something different. The Ballad of a Gay Ghost. Now I'm curious. How many different things does it say there? Now I'm legitimately curious. I'm also supposed to drink something. And thus I will. Hi, Abakasura. I've just figured out an Easter egg. Sort of. The title of the update changes. And with that, I mean it literally changes to something entirely different. So I'm currently waiting for the prologue cutscene to play once again, so I can see what it changes to this time. And I've only noticed that because just now it said, "Goodbye, Miss Bartender," instead of what it says right now. I mean, I have seen that title before. I was actually making fun of the fact that the update is called that. But again, a moment ago it said, "Goodbye, Miss Bartender," which is very different. So, let me just sit here for a moment. It shouldn't take too long as far as I'm aware. Yep, there it goes. What does it say this time? Yep, goodbye, Mr. Bartender. Anyway. I don't know if it just switches between those two or if there's more, but we'll figure that out eventually. Maybe. Or maybe not. Anyway. I didn't consider this. They have announced that this show would be on the TV again inside the game's universe, and well, there it is. It's less chilly today. I think we stopped at a break time last time. Jill the Kid's looking for you. Oh yeah. Alright. Internal consistency. Yeah, it's very nice. Oh shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. You're back. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it on that. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. She thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Ah, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mum and told her all about the pressure that she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that was free to go to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Oh, so sweet. Shut up. Hey, Jill. Mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding Jane, please. On it. A bleeding Jane for Jill. For Gil, not Jill. Bleeding Jane. We started making it big, might as well go for it now. Anyway, how are you doing today, Bakasura? Hope you're doing great. Thanks. Hey, Joel, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character? Don't know. What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you please give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Really great. Well, I guess you're tired all the time. Same. Same. I'm still genuinely heavily considering switching workplaces, but I don't know to where. It feels like my requirements for a good workplace are very picky. Because I want to have balanced work times where I know when I'll be home at the end of the workday. I don't want to work outside of the company, so I don't want to go onto construction sites and the likes. And I don't want to work too much time either. So, in the area that I live in, it's kind of difficult. Most companies here want you to work on construction sites or something like that, which, yeah. Considering contacting your father's boss to see if they take trainees this year. I mean, starting as a trainee is always a good idea. Just to get something done. A beer for Gil. The moment that I'll see the recipe, I'll realize that I already know the recipe. And let me just, in a moment, take my phone and turn off the fucking vibration alarm because it's annoying. What? Why am I getting... Why am I getting emails from Relic Entertainment? I know what I had signed up for. And that is updates about Company of Heroes 3 specifically. But... this was not about Company of Heroes. It's probably the one way you can break into IT at this point. I think for me that's way too late. I feel like I've made mistakes in the past and now I'm kind of locked into my career path, which is a problem. But hey, thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you how I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird. Nobody expects a Dorothy Inquisition! Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy Inquisition. Ouch! Small pun. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Ahem. Honey! Oh, hey, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Fluffy dream for Dorothy on the go. Fluffy dream. Let's make it big. Just for Dorothy. That's wrong. That's one too many. Let's get you hammered on the way out. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneeze. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe. Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. That line makes so much more sense now, by the way, because now we know that she is actually sort of related to her. And also, Now we even know who Becky is. Because that line, in the first playthrough, confused the shit out of me. Because I didn't know who Becky was. And I didn't know why she said that. Very weird. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at the risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Let's see, not here. Weird. I swear the track's led here. I think this is secret customer number 2. Oh, I'm at a bar. Well, that's nice. Can I get you something? Let's have a martini. Sure. Martini for the mysterious visitor. How convenient that I just got an achievement saying something about a hacker and they're ordering a martini. I wonder if they're a hacker. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. This seems right. And what brought you here? I think it's better if my name remains a mystery for now. The registry says... error? Huh. The money's there, but the registry can't display the name properly. Still, what brought you here, mysterious person? I'm following Alice Rabbit's trail. I want to know how deep the hole goes. Trail? The massive leak of the White Knight's insider info from 2 weeks ago made it to global news. Curiosity got the best of me, so I started seeking the trail of the transmission. Do you work for someone then? No, you could say it's for fun. Alice Rabbit is quite the urban legend, and I wanted to study it. Let's see. Hey, would you say Alice Rabbit is a person or a group? Excuse me? Well, there are people that it might as well, who said that it might as well be a group instead of just a person. Is that a guy I referenced to? Because if he is, you didn't get it. Maybe? I don't know either. I know that it's a secret client, but I don't know who they are? Genuinely no idea. Ding, 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 ding. If it can be just a group, it can also just be a symbol. Everyone using the Alice Rabbit moniker could be doing so as a way of staying anonymous while protecting clear intent. But I don't know. Why? Alice Rabbit's actions are to something. It can't be a group, and if it's a group, it's most likely coordinated by just one person. Everything seems to fit an agenda. Their attacks are too consistent and use similar methods. Really? I guess it can be hard for most people to notice beyond the consistent usage of the same bunny avatar. But the way the attacks are executed is always in the same vein. Not that it makes it easier to track. Actually, its tracks only get dimmer and dimmer with each attack. And so you came to check on what might be left behind from the last hacking job? A pilgrimage of sorts, if you will. Say, would you mind giving me a sensor? Sure. 4 of everything. And I think it was either aged or... on the rocks are mixed. Here. Ah, it's nasty as I remember. So, what have you found? Can you share? Sure, why not? I'm in a good mood. Well, whoever Alice Rabbit is, or are, they spend a lot of time planting seeds all over the city. Seeds? There are traces of the video being streamed from up to 23 different locations. All of them routers of different brands that blew up after the transmission. Every one of them using different ISPs, some of them using internet providers from outside the city. There are even traces of programs that hacked into devices, giving it means to access the network for as long as the broadcast lasted. Apparently, Alice Rabbit also accessed the devices early to make sure they'd be turned on in the right time. Well, the only thing without the transmission was my old CRT, so yeah. Quite the craftsmanship, let me tell you. Left no trace whatsoever of where anything came from. Even if you look at the metadata and the leaked files left on all the devices after the transmission ended, there's nothing. Perfect crime, man. Not perfect, compared to other attacks like the first leaks that started riots around here. This one is sloppy. More specifically, the means of destroying evidence wasn't as effective as other occasions. But thanks to the commotion at the bank, any attempts to investigate further were curbed by the madness that followed. I see. Well, I must keep moving. Oh yeah. Name's Tomcat, by the way. Nice meeting you. Oh, the register cleared up too. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Alright, careful out there. I have no idea who that's a reference to. I am almost certain that it has to be a reference. Hang on. Oh. Also, all booze and no firecrackers makes Donna a dull girl. I wonder what that's a reference to. The Shining. It's The Shining. You know, only know one other Tomcat. I only know that the F-14 is called the Tomcat. And that's an aircraft. Hang on, let me just check. It is apparently a cameo from Read-Only Memories. Still don't know what that is, but... Also, that's the one, you mean the one, the aircraft, or? You had that name before, but you've got no clue what it means, what it is either. Apparently it's the second cameo of that game? Quote-unquote? Question mark? I think it's a game? Hang on. What's the other secret character reference to that as well? Let me check. Yes! Lexi is also a cameo character from Read Only Memories. Which is the... whatever. Yes. Where's my mouse cursor? There it is. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure you contest the necessary $10,000 or you'll be evicted. How much money do we have at the moment? 10,000. Well, that's good. Convenient. So what you're hearing is that read-only memories exist in the Ghost Frontline universe. I mean... yes? I mean... but by virtue of Ghost Frontline existing in the same universe as this, yes, I guess? Ah... Been talking a lot with that armor girl. Jealous? Danger to you. Surviving Glitch City. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-deprecating threats? Don't trust in White Knights and don't go out after 5 PM unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for flour, lol. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. Been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is. So coming here was a mistake. Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, but now I want to take them out. Do it while you can. Yeah, alliance are leaving the city, lol. So we won't even be able to escape. Can I even get some weed in this crapple somewhere? Yeah, I just PM'd you a good dealer. I see. It's like butter chicken and rice. I'll say that buttered rice sounds very sad. Very sad. Also, hello, Lurker. BTC closing 40%. Oh, wait, actually, hang on. One thing first. Unless I'm mistaken, my grandpa lived here before they turned it into Glitch City. Let's see. BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on the way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and a weak currency, the BTC has given order to disband almost half of its recreational businesses in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact on our earnings, and we can't continue in the red, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already, and now they're crying because they can't have more? Give me a break. Oh yeah, this. Late to the party, Augmented Eye. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. I like to say that we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City, so long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as a punishment for using that abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want? Or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. Gods be praised, first silly law I'm all in for. Birth rates decrease as the youth prefers Lilium Company. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke. But the reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Annie May, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You could just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and the sex is amazing. Don't even get me started. It's expected that new regulations will soon be announced to address the situation. Being only with Lilium can be tiring, though. I see. Well, we shall quickly save on day 17. And hang on, I need to quickly open something. Dorothy is part of the problem. I don't know. Dorothy is Dorothy. Yeah. By the way, the thing that I just had to do was open the thing for the secret clients, because Day 17 has another thing that makes you spawn in a secret client. However, it's a bit weird. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Gillian Applegates, as the official guy who goes through the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? What? A client of his. A girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming to him for ages, and he's only just started opening up. But he's taken steps backward. I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me, I will turn on my playlist of music. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Girl with a crush, huh? This place. Great! Oh, if it isn't... Hey, Jill. Sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? That's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, start woman incoming. The door's open. Go ahead. The door to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where did she... Oh, hello. Perfect. Hey, kid. I'll have the usual. Right. Huh. They remembered me after 2 weeks. Mr. Donovan's usual drinker. It's a beer. It's a beer. It's a big beer, in fact. This is fine. Here. This seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's been happening, they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I have to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feet, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? The opening sting fits the mixed drinks. Changes lines very well. I mean, it's also a very good song in general. Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls, in the non-pleasant way. Zabatsu Corp and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Rip on them once and they'll find something to fine you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked up that week, but if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Ah. Glad to see this Hall-A is still in one piece. The BTC has been going at apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed the 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Ha! Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates, but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Alright kid, let's try Moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. A Moonblast. That's a sweet drink. That's rare? It's a girly sweet drink, what the hell? That is very weird for him. I mean, I don't judge, but... Donovan D. Dawson with a sweet girly drink? That's a weird one. Well, on the rocks and blended. It is! Here. Now let's see what the Rockers is about. So, what brought you here? Alright, didn't you see a little coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Sounds like something I might drink though. It does actually sound like something I might drink. I do like sweet drinks. And I don't like the feeling of getting drunk, or even just tipsy, so... yeah. In other words, I like stuff that makes you drunk without you noticing you get drunk, and then you stand up and get an absolute slap of just, like, oh, I'm drunk. Not really. Did she jump the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have, like, a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot-ass tits. Also, hot-ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fucking curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed those King-class CH-1A models are, personally. And so you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can't resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. She likes stuff that tastes good stuff already. Yeah, pretty much. Which is why I am actually a person that is interested in cocktails, but at the same time, since I don't like getting drunk, I don't really drink them. So that Lilm isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please get and serve me a pile driver. Right. Let's just give him a pile driver, literally. Pile driver. Here. Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Lena. I hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems you had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. My sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing really, and she did hire me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Can't give me something sweet. Sure. Miss Idle wants something sweet. A sweet to drink. Oh, the Sparkle Star? Martini? I don't know. Let's make it something simple. And I'm actually not going to get hammered. I'm actually going to serve it without alcohol. Yes, but hang on. I think I might have screwed myself out of extra dialogue the last time when I did serve alcohol. A lot of alcohol. That's out of character. Yes. But content, though. Extra dialogue. Come on. It's important. Yeah. Thanks. So, do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. See. Seems like he was just trying to come onto you. Don't say. Let me just make absolutely sure that I didn't screw myself. Okay, good. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyway. I'm not into older guys and I'm already committed to a relationship. So, wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that here try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We're both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? Hey, thank you for the raid, Sully! How are you doing today? Let me give you a shout-out. Final Fantasy! What were you doing in Final Fantasy? Hope you're having a good time and everything. Doing quite well. Having a good evening so far. Enjoying myself with Valhalla. Good music inside the game, and just a chill bit of dialogue, as nothing bad has happened yet in the game. Doing P5S weekly and the new raid. Ah! Very nice. Yeah. Well, I hope that the reclays are getting smoother than when we were raiding, though they weren't actually all that unsmooth most of the time. Music of this game is stunning. It is. Most of it. There is some not so great music, but most of it is great. Also, I haven't actually done the new Final Fantasy Alliance raid, which is, yeah, I haven't found the time to actually continue the story yet. Been very busy, mainly with work. Din 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 din. Yeah. Having a dog in the bathroom could be considered something bad happening considering the intro. You're not wrong. Let's hope that that's not true, though. I already knew him well enough. It wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud we're planning to do, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately. Really. Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing. How long did Guild take the team to clean the game? 2 days? 3? I think it was 1 day specifically, but still, the whole day. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me a bit pretentious, in my opinion. I have many fans doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. I'm not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar. Do you have anything you like? Anything like tea? Let me see. Something tea like, if I remember correctly. Something bitter but girly is fun too. Well, about that, we literally have spiced tea. Tea. Here. Perfect. Hey, you're King Class CH-1A, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any difference between you and a DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. I see. Hey Jill, will you go to my next concert? I heard every ticket was sold out, never mind how expensive they are, so I guess that's a no. Sorry. Now you will. Here. Is this... It's a ticket for my encore concert. So it's not a better seat, but I only get so many free tickets. No, I mean, this is amazing. I don't know if I can accept it, though. You will. It even has a backstage pass, so you can talk afterwards, and you'll tell me how it was. Why give it to me? I don't know. I like you. You're attentive and hear me out. That behavior should be rewarded more. Well, thanks. Kinda feels weird to get a gift. From a celebrity, no less. Don't think too much about it. You deserve it. Although I guess I can understand how you feel about receiving gifts. I usually get quite a few from fans, but it always feels so weird. I don't like the feeling as though I got something for free. Luckily, I've thought of it, Luckily, I've thought of a way of not feeling so bad about it. How? Just give it my all on stage. They gave those gifts to me after watching me perform. It's only natural for me to do my best and give it my all as a way to repay them. I should give it my all mixing drinks then? Of course. I see. Well, I've got to go, but let's have a sparkle star first. Alright. Well, we made one earlier, and if she's having to leave anyway, well, then you already know where this is going. Get the idle habit. Absolutely drunk off her ass. There we go. However, let me drink something first, because my mouth is getting dry, and I'm stumbling over my words because of it. Okay. I have just noticed that sometimes when I drink, I just entirely disappear off the screen. Technically, a small sparkle scar can get her more hammered. You are right. But that will also mean we get less money. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, that's a bartender. Nice to see you. Boss gets back. I'll take my break. Alright. Berry blue. Berry blue. Yep. Save the day 17 break. It's now safe to keep playing. Very good. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Alright then. Gil, give my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings. Astana, what can I get you? I'll go with the Bleeding Jane today. So now I'll need to be a little bit attentive to what she wants. Okay. Bleeding Jane for Stella. Oop, oop. You're completely out from that Bazaar girl, isn't he? Absolutely is. There you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for Zay? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped by to say hi. Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I know that you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. It's so quiet and secluded. It's also clean. Really clean. You're just the one you can thank, you can owe that to. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning stuff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey, Jill. Have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone's paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how's the gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, bricking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suits had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky, they got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even the single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just open for many, so I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks, I can see how. That's one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of the very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit, 5 people including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henchman heroes. And what? They looked really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people in all kinds of the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower the guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Zabatsu-Corps has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zabatsu-Corps because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle in the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. And let's not start with the theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyway. He's just the front of that whatever the council behind Zabatsu-Corps choose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zabatsu-Corps is actually doing. Or Corp. Yeah. So what you're saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously. And what? Ahem. Can I get a Brontini here, please? Sure. Let's give a Brontini. Can do, lady. All aged and mixed. Here, thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today. Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Killer Mickey concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, those rumors about her being a really nice person were actually true. Amazing. I know, she even got me a ticket for the concert. She what? I had to twist some arms to get the tickets for the encore concert. And not only did you get them for free, the idol herself gave them to you? Do you have any idea how jealous I am right now? It'll be interesting. You're gonna enjoy the hell out of it, trust me. This will be my first live concert of her, but I have seen every other concert of hers on video. They all have such magical aura to them. Everyone says they have to be seen to be relieved. You really like her music, huh? Makes me happy, what can I say? I love listening to it when I'm feeling down. Hell, it even helped me when I was worried sick about staying at the bank. It made me forget all my worries, even for a while. I see. Are you finding out today that Messa is a massive weeb? Sort of. At the same time, we already knew. The fact that she was a massive fan of Killer Mickey was already known. The fact that she is fans of different things, so I forgot exactly what it was also already known. But that she is also a nerd in this regard. It's basically Power Rangers, what she's talking about, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. Say, Jill, you wanna come to the concert with us? Us? I invited Say because I managed to get 2 tickets. You wanna come with us both? I'd love to. didn't want to go by myself, but... Are you okay with that? I don't want to be a burden. Of course, the more the merrier. Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I see. I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Say and her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? And here it is! Now we'll have to jump some hoops. Because we have to first of all, make a drink. Then we need to discard the drink and make us something classic. Specifically, a beer. Yeah, thank you. Do you have many servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been with us for so long they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you, and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering. He actually came back. Scouted them all at first. Interesting. Exactly. That's why I said we have to jump some hoops. Still comes by every weekend to tend the plants. Oh, that sounds nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something. Thanks for the offer. Wait. I just realized something's up with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyway? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't? Zabatsu has been so paranoid about making the White Knight units untouchable that they never patented anything. The patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve the valuable info from. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in the right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside one of those suits. So, the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it, though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And this city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious, though. Have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not proud of at some point of our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Anyway, always a pleasure. Please come again. Excuse me, is this the Rat Sheba bar? What are you? I like your ears, they're very fluffy, but what are you? Hello? Somebody fell for that one. Yeah, but we prefer to call it Valhalla. What can I get you? Let's try the Sugar Rush. Certainly. By the way, if it wasn't obvious, this one's a secret client. Optional commentary. That's just 2 commentary. It's fine. It's fine. Let's not get drunk over here immediately. Here. Thanks. You don't look like you're from around here, Miss... Call me Jess. I'm from Neo San Francisco, actually. I came here to see the mega Christmas I hear so much about. I've always wondered why it's called Neo San Francisco. Is it like near Tijuana? Or is it more like New Mexico? Wait, there's a New Mexico? Still, that's a good question. What tipped you off that I'm not from around here? The fact that you're a hybrid? Really? I thought Glitch City was the world's genetic engineering mecca. Every time you hear about a breakthrough in genetic engineering, it's most likely came from here. That's true, that's all true, if you have the money. Glitch City has some awesome advances, but many of them are gated behind giant walls of cash. Like genetic modifications or prosthetics. Is it really that bad? Let's say I wanted a treatment to change my hair color to yellow and my eyes to amber. Simple stuff, 2 shots. But just for the hire, I needed to save a minimum wage paychecks for 10 years. Not only that, insurers still refuse to cover genetic modifications, even the medical ones. Weird. I mean, nowadays genetic modifications are pretty common everywhere else. I don't understand much about it myself. I think the exorbitant import fees levied by the city are the deciding factor in the whole pricing situation. Or maybe it has to do with how devaluated our currency is. Or maybe it's both of those things and then some. Let's see. Oh, but look at me, Ramley. Can I get you anything else? Let's try the Brantini. Sure. Brantini. Also, I have no idea what this woman is from either. Eh. Well, let's make this one a double. Screw it. All aged and mixed. Yeah, thanks. It's interesting though. Hybrids are well received around here. It might have something to do with hybrids usually having lots of money. I guess it could be an example of the higher classes establishing beauty standards or something. It will make me a lot more more likely target for mugging then. Everyone is the likely target for mugging. You just stick out a bit more than the rest. You do well to remain vigilant anyways. Thanks for the advice. Hey, mind if I ask something? Go ahead, no problem. Are cat boomers hybrids? I don't think so. While there is genetic modification going on, it's more akin to being born with 6 fingers. The side effect of a treatment, if you will. Really, because there seems to be countries where cat boomers are considered hybrids. True, but think about it for a second. Let's say you got a treatment for a skin condition, and the side effect was getting scaly skin. There's hybrids with scales of skin, but your skin is the side effect. Scales might just be their skin. Even if legally the scaly skin could make you a hybrid, you're not one necessarily. Even if it's the law, laws can be wrong too. Yeah, you're right. Sorry about asking so many things. Oh, I don't mind. I guess you really don't see many hybrids around, huh? Alright, can you give me directions to the Artemis Wilmar? Sure, let me grab a piece of paper. Let's see. Turn right when you see a frat house. There you are. Thanks a lot. Goodbye. Please come again. So the only reference you got was the Yikok cosplayers, but that's only because you watched the Snake Horror. That's an interesting name. Well done. I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been while he was out. True. Hey, boss. You're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am, yeah. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't Twitters for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect the legal lawsuits to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show. It just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as an unique form of theatre. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gil's break to make you humble. Oh well, wait, what? Come here, fuck boy! Fuck boy! 8th grade, what? Who would have thought we'd get a bona fide idol in the bar? Again. Hang on, I'm gonna look up that last reference because I wanna know. Jess. Who are you from? Where are you from? Apparently also read-only memories. I don't know why one of the articles said that it was only 2 cameos from that, when in fact it was 3. I might look into that at some point. Yeah, the game that they're from, that is. Yeah, more flawless service. Jill will have a roof on her head for another month. This sense of relief will work. Make sure she focuses at work. We have a roof over their heads for another month. Yay! Let's go to the shop real quick. Let's buy some stuff. Didn't have a certain shooter on. Did you find him yet? Oh, I see. How many of these songs can I afford? All of them. I've bought everything I can. Makes you wonder if the Malware is related to read-only memory somehow. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, hey, can I make his blog as a thingy? About the bar. I don't know if this was an old one. It's been a while since we looked into this. Dream person. Every now and then I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All the stimuli from being born just 3 years ago and directly being thrown into this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry makes me think of all... Oh no, wait, we have read this one before, I'm pretty sure. I'll read it anyway, whatever. Makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all the possible feelings, and my senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, places... Because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I actually never experimented with what most consider normal. You already know that from my songs. Suddenly feel I have an urge to hug her. Mega Christmas is here. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Well, it's not that different, considering they still have the same dates, but still pretty cool. Oops, I gotta go. Time to send some books. Was it Mega Christmas or Mega Christmas? I don't know. Don't care. Va11-Hall-A. The name sounds silly and a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Va11-Hall-A. It's the funny numbers and letters are just the code. Anyway, I visited this cute and small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area was called Neon District. At first it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back, but once I got in there, I felt really safe and at home. The bartenders are a bunch of sweethearts and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I look forward to visiting again. The drinks were very tasty, even though they weren't made of real alcohol. I don't know if I want that bar to suddenly become a fan tourism hotspot. It's gonna be fine, Jill. It'll all be fine. New Lilim regulations. The current regulations preventing Lilim from looking too human have been working well so far, but Glitch City's government is planning to create even more new laws so as to enforce robot-like features among the Lilim in a bid to reduce identity theft. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt the current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them necessary rights so as to sustain a long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent measures. It is unknown what kind of laws we'll have in the future regarding their existence, but people look more robot-like by the day too. It's not gonna be a fan hotspot for long. Fair. After the Great Earthquake, salvage agents are the new rage. The Great Earthquake that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago also created an unexpected new profession, salvage agents. Summer Arki is one of these salvagers, and she shares her experience with the augmented eye. Seeing big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas several kilometers below the ocean surface, that's something that gets to you, you know? Millions lived there before the Great Earthquake, and it's on me to retrieve their memories, their lives. Arki is now working to retrieve items from a research facility in Tanegashima Islands in Japan. In Australia? Australia is a tad more complicated than that. What? What? I guess an entire continent just sank. Grand Slam Fight has crowned a new heavyweight champion. Glitch City's most popular pro wrestling promotion crowned a new heavyweight champion yesterday, with Giant Yusuke taking the gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. After previous champion 66 American Kid was forced to relinquish the title due to a head injury, GSF decided to hold the tournament to find a new title award holder. The match ended after an epic 30-minute bout, with the Giant Yusuke applying for a massive German suplex for the 3 counts. During an interview with AE, Giant Yusuke told that through translator that he's waiting for 66 American Kid to recover. I won't rest until I beat him clean. So exciting. If only I understood what's going on. Badger, I understand entirely. Day 18. Room. Also, there's probably more we can buy over here. Customize. Yeah, there's some extremely expensive stuff here. $10,000. Fucking hell. Fuck. That's a lot of money. Stand chill entirely because of yesterday's stream. I mean, I want to say that it's not that difficult to understand. But at the same time, we're not at the spot where there hasn't been that much story in the event of Goats Online where we just get general story, but it's all been anchored so far in other events. Some of which I have also missed, and I'm just as lost. Good evening. Yo, are you humming Shine Spark? Ah, hey Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing of the sort. I'm fine. Not that difficult to understand if you have years of backstory knowledge. Listen. It just... Okay. The events themselves make for good story even without context, but the thing is that this event specifically has started with a lot of stuff that does need/give basic context. No, seriously. Did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they fucked. That's not... Oh my god, you've totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... Shit. Kill him out, I'm gonna... Not so fast, flower bartender. It's not even that, if that's even your real name. Last time, my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Eh? Do I have something in my face? This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it, that gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Whatever, just keep it down. Ah, Jill, you... Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back at my office then. Anyway. Fucking streaming, Sean. Time to mix drinks and change lives. You are too happy and you are too mopey. What happened? I was right. Eh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl... I'm not here. Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyway. Betty was right, and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. A Friday beer for a cheerful Betty. Beer it is. All mixed. For the occasion. Alright. Also, there's an achievement that definitely has something to do with streaming, John. But I don't know how to get it. Because if I go to Steam real quick, hang on. There's an achievement that is an emoji. And it's got the description of, you don't need to be in a stream to see the audience react. Which makes me question how you get that. So the girl was actually infatuated with him. Can't even begin to guess. I don't know either. You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Ugh. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. I was right! He didn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike a coworker. Holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gil. How?! That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drop down your sorrows. How you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light. Okay. First, let's make the bloom light. Every woman that today is going to mention the good fuck. Yeah, definitely. Aged on the rocks and mixed. There you go. Slot number 2. Something non-alcoholic. He liked sweet stuff, right? Let's make a double just for him, I guess. A sparkle star, here we go. Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Huh? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo water, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler? What? And choose with the mouth open. What do you think, Jill? That you must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in so short a period of time. I mean, about piece of scrap situation. Teetotaler is sort of like straight edge. I have no idea. I have no idea what that means. Thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil? He's still on fucking Cloud9. Why is it fucking in Cloud9? But what about... Sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. Was she on screen just now? For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. Could start there. Ask her out sometime, get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind, maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to Lilum. So I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are humans in all but organized organs anyway, nowadays anyway. No drugs, alcohol, and stuff. Ah, okay. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella is a good catch, if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans all in all but organs. You've surely encountered Lilum that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well, we live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. Odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilum, though. Well, Good City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilum integration, so... Anyway. Just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice, if you ask me. Hey, if it works, it's good advice, right? If it doesn't work, well, shit, you tried. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Sure. Piano man. All the rocks are mixed. Next. And then a piano woman. Which is fairly similar. It's just the list of ingredients is sort of swapped. Yeah. And now we reach a stalemate. I normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why do I like that then? I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine! Mine! Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. It's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. It's not normal, you know. Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Did she get drunk enough to let slip that she's into him? To be fair, even when she said that she wanted to try to get in with him, it wasn't really that she's into him, it was more like the fact that she wanted to try it or something. Oh no. It was weird. Fine, we'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Jill. Bill, please come again. Party, I'd love to go. But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so sorry. Totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, I can see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun in here. And just like... Okay. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. Something nasty. It was aged and mixed? No. The kids want to die, yes. Yeah. This is the... Yeah. It was nasty, alright. And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Hey. It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural that you get your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. Don't be shy, let me give you one. No, I mean it. No, thank you. Well, too late, it's already in your player. That can't... How in the ever-living fuck did you do it? Magic. That's bullshit. Video editing magic. Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, whatever. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time we talked about this place, there was this zany haven of sorts. But I see the same shit. Wait, last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? Big question, where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come. Idlers, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and yet this is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know. Now that I think about it, maybe Boss just donated the money to the Zero thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well, anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I missed them, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what did you say? I was asking if there are any news stories. This is not a newspaper, you know. Nor is it a crazy stories on-demand streaming service. It's a big fat line, you know it. Listen here, you little shit. Shut up. But I said nothing! I meant... So shut that idea up. Yeah, that. Too much clothing, goddammit. I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but Then I want to hear it! Well, Kira Mickey came yesterday again. You're shitting me. You're expecting me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time? Well, if I may interject. You've been listening, boss? The water pretty thing. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Let's see. Why? I tried to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit here and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair. Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happens, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? You're not wrong. Kimby's tell me how nice she was as a client. Very graceful client, much like the last time, a really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, yeah? I'm not gonna let you keep it to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again, though. She already came twice, I'm not taking any chances. I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. Something girly. No! Oh, no, wait, they said moon. Moon! Moon? Something girly. Do we have something with optional karma train? We do. Is the moon dog in a chat? I'm guessing so. Moon! That was again. You know, just for that, hang on. Is the Moonblast a girly drink? Moonblast is a girly drink. Moonblast it is. Can you even double it? Oh, on the rocks and blended. Sure. Yeah. Hey, let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you? Eh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good. Are you hitting me? I'm not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave, pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. Another nuisance shows up. Ah, Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait. I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you're curious, right? But fuck my partner. Wanna know who it was? Do you know? Maybe, maybe not. That maybe not settles it then. Not taking any chances. Come on. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. It's nothing really. Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Take support? Hey Joe, in and out of voice, remember? Fuck. What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make a premium time if I go to Commando. Okay. Huh. But come on. I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over, you know. Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the missy here. Alright. Ah, Jill. By that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and ride into a truck's grill. Grill Gil. Right. Alright, Gil. Come with me. Hey? I think she's just going to show off her muscles and whatnot, maybe trophies. Because, well, it's boss. Best boss. Dude is so far gone. Dude is absolutely gone. Miles gone. I did not expect this. Also, I need another drink because my throat is dry. One. No thanks, I haven't smoked. Alright, so I got a text from Mama. Boss, Alma Gil didn't fuck. Oh, that's a bummer. She's sending congratulations your way, though. Stella said that thanks, I guess. So, who was the lucky girl? So it was a guy. Never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy, so it was a girl, and you did fuck. I didn't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? You don't make things easy for me, though. Also, I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself, you're talkative, as long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing is literally the only way I know how to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least tell me who you enjoyed the night you spent with, whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you having Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that Idol Girl came yesterday again, I looked up the discography, and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the Idol Girl, did you? No? Why would that be a problem, though? I don't know, it just feels weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. Who not finds Gil attractive? That's a good question. And that's that. Back. What were you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Holy crap, did you two really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. Seagull, you're making it too obvious. How? What will you have today? I'll have a gut punch. Coming right. Eh? What? Nothing. Dorothy wants a gut punch. Is the world ending? It's a good question. I will just serve it to her. Sure. Let's just, put it up. It's all fine. Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know aluminum tongues are designed to identify food using chemical components? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs, and apparently, my sensitivity is set to 1.2235 times. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time I got curious and started checking how many more of my systems work in detail. Shit. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. We can go back real quick because we didn't miss much, and that was a bit of dialogue that I just accidentally skipped. Blah 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 blah. Yep. If it was just a short blurb that I accidentally skipped, it would have been one thing, but it was a quite long one. So yeah. Yep. Gut punch it is. Just fill it the shit up with alcohol. Aged and mixed, there we go. Yep. Okay, yep. Yep. Well, after last time, okay. For example, the tips on my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you could make a seismograph with them. Huh. And checking that, I found out that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans have to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know, looking up all of that suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time, I feel like I'm right here now. Glad to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Something sweet, that's more like it. Well, there's a very perfect candidate right here. I did actually, today, literally before the stream, I wanted to start the game, saw that you added it to your library and just chuckled to myself. Keep in mind I do have you on my friends, so I do actually see that when you buy the games. Oh, aged and mixed. Yeah. Ah, nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? Didn't know you even need to? You didn't even think your sibling has it and you share libraries? Ah. It's a very nice game. And the devs do actually deserve the money for it. Or just, generally, they deserve having people enjoy the game, because it's a really good game. Maybe eventually we'll see Nirvana? Wink wink. Whenever they're ready to release that, I'll be ready to play. When we're talking to you and you're answering like any human would, you're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, so I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. But after a bit, they just start looping through the built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. That always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now is amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. And always hear, it helps when I feel particularly cynical. Oh, he flattered me. Besides, I always thought about humans like nature's Lilum. The methods might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lilum managed to create biological life years from now, it'll all have come full circle. So what should I take from this is... You love me? Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with a sugar rush. Okay. A sugar rush, alright. Let's go make a sugar rush. Allegedly, the easiest thing on the menu, and it technically is. There's not much to it. Let's make it double and add shitloads of alcohol. Ding, ding. Eventually, TM. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. So I take it the solipsis problem got solved. Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian. Call her Mom, nobody's judging you. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt they closed the long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where did these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me when someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom. Oh, don't worry about it, by the way. I'm fine. Thank God, it's unnatural to see you get on like that. Man, that Go-Go is a blast. What? Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Diddy? Diddy's too much of a prick and Go-Go's tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried, Jill. I'll be in my office. Cute little girl, Lilum! Cam girl! Oh, fiddlesticks. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Are you hitting on me? Hey, Dorothy. I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, Sugar Rush over here. Bartender. Sorry, what? Sugar Rush, please. Right. Sugar Rush again. Time to try and get Emma to just stop. Too much energy in one place. Here. Good choice, Dorothy. Yay! So what are you doing in my turf, streaming John? Yes? No, I mean, that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name, then? Behind Streaming Chun's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chen. Humble. Why call yourself Streaming Chen? It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chen. I changed websites, so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus I became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chen, though, so I just went along with it. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point I was gonna call myself Dolores Hayes, but then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Anyway, I'm here because of last time I came. I ended up with greater view numbers than usual. And so I wanted to treat my loyal audiences again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey, it might seem harsh, but you just need to crack a shell. Shut up. See? You just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get, you know it's true. Hey, Stream Girl. That's me. I regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, The contract with him expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was going to send the draft to his lawyer, as it has a couple of additions, but... let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Oh, so he used the contract to... Yep. He cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his penis. I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld, even in the adult VR industry. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick are punishment enough. I mean, why the contract? I don't mind if he jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money that you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal when, not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people, seriously. Ah. Dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know what they can be a problem. I don't think you need to experience to understand that. That said, Guilt's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. I don't even want to imagine that. I am trying my best not to imagine that. Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate it with beers? My treat. Alright. 2 big beers, honey. Now I need 2 big beers. Two big beers, there we go. Here. Cheers. Cheers. Alright, so I'm not feeding my tongue on my feet. Time to get loot. Did I get loot? Do you have any stories? This will be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in this jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge. I wasn't going to stream over the water. I wanted some underwater action too. What do you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems. We just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the cam with a bit and putting it in the back with some filling? We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened the hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. We made sure the thing looked good through the cam and started recording. I threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Didn't need any weight. Yep. Luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. It was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all success, but it's also the last time I have sex on a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water, felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through it, or I would have surely died. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex in a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. Okay. Good moment. Why does your imagination need to activate the worst times? What was that about? The paper cuts or the jacuzzi? Consider investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational and expensive that I'll pass. Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait, I think I should leave, but care to join me in my escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure. Count me in. Let's be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. See, there was this mega center. Wait, seriously? They left. That was before the jacuzzi was even mentioned. I mean, it was literally in the same minute that jacuzzi was mentioned, so how would I know? I looked at the time and was like, okay, it could be about the jacuzzi, I don't know. A pair made in hell. At least they looked like they were having fun. That method of filming underwater sounded convoluted as fuck, though. You were writing it before. Well, I wouldn't know that. Would I? But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? We're in the same place. We're in the same place. Hey, Jill. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of what kind of clients you deal with and... keep it up. Well, tomorrow's the big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you. Either I'm getting old or that girl was too much even for me. Yeah, the streaming channel is painful. Anyway, ouch. Listen, I didn't want to imagine it, so I did everything I could to just not. I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise. Thanks. No new news bits here anywhere. Is there somewhere... Okay, moving on. I'm actually going to set that song as the first song on the next day, because I have a feeling that I might know how to get that achievement. Mentioning Guild's reaction broke your tense. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, sorry. That was the thing. Yeah. Go to work. Work. Saturday, December 31st. Well, let's see. Get us in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. Work. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I want to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute. Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll, sorry. I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it. Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years now. Now it's the time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello. Gabby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Va11-Hall-A. Hey. You talk first. No, well... Some days ago I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter, a fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry? Sorry for what? For fights? For not talking all these years? Now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I just... I remember all the times that my sis provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you a chocolate sleigh with 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or the time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you, she did it, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like that, like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, the case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently, she suffered from that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she had it. Hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use the serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left a nasty mark where she had to apply them. So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark? And the rejection was what ended up killing her. The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed the shots, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. Eh? I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit after then? What if I cooled... fuck. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my face at that very moment? What if I'd apologized earlier? What if I'd given the chance to research... to the Research Institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today, I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here, I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Jill? But no, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. She only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together. Together. Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is to try lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though. Did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left? No. She didn't visibly get worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blamed to death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. You didn't deserve that. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been more mature and not shouted at you either, so let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly? Well, have you heard of the message board called Danger You? I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day, I read a thread about that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad, more like dumbfounded. Hey, Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, Back then, I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because of your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why'd she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You were going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about it down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could really be pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we'd gotten married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking that it was the best for me. But what about my freedom? My say on the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurt so much, but you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. I just worked just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself. Think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led you to fighting there, huh? You know, the word fight makes it sound like we were the exchange blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about it with her. My sister said something like that. Ugh. I need something to drink. Again. Very much talking. My mouth is absolutely bone dry. Yeah. I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept on pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her effort, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much onto her. Something like that. No. Quite the hotheads you and me and sis. You're supposed to be the mature one, you know. Play your role correctly. Why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving me a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded? My sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Now that it makes... not that it makes things easier. I will never get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid. I swear you and my sis were meant for one another. We both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Hey. Morning's fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in talking for so long. She told you that all the time. In the same way she told you to stop robbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Nah. Hey, I was 8 back then. So let's have a toast in honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. Let's make something to toast to Gabby with. Preferably something sweet. We shall make a Sparkle Star. Because I actually have no idea if she's allowed to have alcohol. Grab this for a sec. Okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from the Beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both were meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make your rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure to be the little brat. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey, want to add anything? Prudent choice. Yeah. I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me. Say it to her. That's a bit. Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. Why do you keep that secret for so long? Idiots! Idiots! I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough, you idiotic idiots? Ah! Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that for to yourself. Don't even promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. I can't do that. Eh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later, we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gammy. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. So, what this drink? Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. Might as well break the alcohol to be here now. Right. Now that I think you back to it, didn't your sister give you a beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. It was an April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me an apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of her shoes after, in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but you... did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer, and it turned out to be an apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well... I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. She said, so, do you like eating me for lunch? Jill? I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey, Gabby, do your parents know you're here? I think I'm at Clary's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Clary's note you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course. How would she cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to our house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? This bread was really good. Yep, he opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand. I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. Still remember when your sister introduced me to him. Started shouting, I knew it! Fucking knew you were a lesbian. Mark one for Daddy. I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. That said, sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He better be on whether he was right or not. Beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. Heh. Your mum and all never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mum was always obsessed with high society and a circle of friends. A lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mum didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mum, the opinion of a circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How did she react to that, to her death? Don't know. Mum and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since. August, I think? Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't shown up. Must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. Huh? Thought there was going to be a party here. Alma, over here. Party? Small New Year celebration. Want to stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden. Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends, Sayun. If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce to you. And of course it had to be a fade to white. It's slow, so at least you kind of get used to it, but man, I hate fade to whites. Ah! My eyes! Yep. It is very bright. Very, very bright. Fade to white should go the way of socks and sandals. Outlaw. Yeah, it hurts my eyes. It really does. Legitimately. still blonde to the impact. Yes, but it's still there, and it's still white, and it's still hurting my eyes. At least, I think the credits should be relatively short. And with relatively short, I mean they're basically already over. So blunted, not softed. Yeah. Yeah. Made in Game Maker Studio by Yo-Yo Games. Let's see. Okay, no, the credits are actually still going on. Though I don't know for how long. Also, I still have no idea what ending we got. Absolutely no clue whatsoever. Because last time we got an armor ending. Though I have to admit that I entirely forgot what that entails. It's been a while. Did you have fun? Yes. It was a blast. I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why'd your boss suck you though? I see. It's dialogue. She's that kind of person. Not let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. You're right. Good night, Jill. Did 2 as evident in my Steam member? We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. Yep. I can still wholeheartedly and definitely recommend this game to people. And while not every bit of the game applies to everyone, there are some things that do. Like if you're stuck in a job that you don't really know if you really like. You don't want to wake up the next day realizing you've been wasting your time. I think that applies to a lot of people. Friday, February 3rd. There. This is good. Really good. You have no idea how long I've wanted some curry. No fucking way. Hang on a minute. We messed up one of his orders. There's no way we got his ending. I remember I meant to eat some, but then I had to pay for some drinks and spill on the floor. It screwed up my budget. Oh, unless we get all multiple endings? It's the least I can do after being such an obnoxious client. Yeah, about that. Mind if I ask something, Mr. Timothy Mercury? So you know. It's a small city. Turns out 2 very grateful girls soon become regulars, and both of them were related to you. So what's your question, bartender? Call me Jill. 2 questions, actually. The first one is, why did they brand you as a traitor? Because you killed the other guy? I don't know. It sounds weird considering the other guy assaulted 2 little girls. That was a cover-up. The guy was my superior. A high-ranking officer like him assaulting innocent civilians? That would be unthinkable, on paper at least. On records, I heard the girls and killed him before another unit subdued me, then I escaped from their custody. In reality, That's all I needed to know. Sorry for bringing that up. Didn't you have another question? Yeah. How'd you build this restaurant so fast? It's a small city. Turns out two very grateful girls tracked me down to thank me. One of them was rich, and the other noticed I smelled like curry. Heh, they're still really nice girls, huh? I didn't deserve what that bastard did to them. Excuse me. Oh, speaking of the angels. Timmy, 2 special curries, please. Oh, hi, Jill. Friday, January 20th. So we're jumping back in time now. I think we're getting multiple endings. Oh god, I can't believe I'm actually here. The concert will begin any second now. Wow, I've never seen her so openly excited before. That was a very cute ending. It was, and it's not the only one, apparently. Don't talk too loudly or you'll startle her. So it's nice to see her happy, so happy she doesn't give a damn she lets herself go. Do you remind me? No, it's not. That way I won't be the only one with little clue as to what's going on. Is it true that you've served this Kira Mickey girl at the bar? They do both involve Stella and Say. Amazing as it sounds. Really nice girl, if a bit oblivious to the risk some people represent. How so? She doesn't mind stalkers and such. Oh. All she wants. Absolutely fine. Eyes healing nicely, and I can sleep better at night. Just what transpired inside the bank. It's not important anymore. What's important is that Stella will get me a job after I heal. She will. She's rebuilding a new armor set for me and wants me to be her bodyguard. I'd be paid for something I'd do with anyways, and I'll get to spend more time with her. Fun fact! In the Girls for Line event, she's already a bodyguard, with a full-on set of White Knight armor. So, by that virtue, it has to play after this storyline. Right? That's nice. I like to spread out and help more people, but it's a nice start. You want to be a vigilante then? Maybe. She's coming out. It's her. It's actually her. Look, it started. Are you here, Jill? This song is for you. What? Dedicating the song to a bartender that served you twice. That's some real balls right there. I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. This is the ending that I got. The Alma ending. You didn't have to accept, you know. Shut up. I'm having a good time. See? Even Gabby's having fun. Relax a bit. Yeah, whatever. You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis. I do? How? You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. You're talking too much, Gabby. Oh. It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time she bought her a shirt that... You're talking too much, little girl. A shirt that what? That had a pic of a cucumber on it. Cucumber? Ow! Just what are you doing with my hair? Sorry, it's stuck on one of my fingers. Seriously. So I'm a bit like the Northern. No, you just remind me a bit of her a bit. Marvel, my sister wasn't as ass. And what this girl is trying to say is that with your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and a half out of the mass. That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Share? You're talking too much, Alma. And we get another ending! So yeah, the guy had a fantasy about a woman castrating. Don't like it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh god. No. I tried for an hour to convince him that it's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicles should be. Basically a removable ball sack. I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly. I once saw a guy at the hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know. Just one what? Was just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Neo Tijuana thing, and now this. Don't you have more subdued story? Come on, Joe. You're an adult, you can take that much. Shut up. Well, last time I spoke with my mum, I asked her the story of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna. Huh. And now you pretend it's a surprise? Quiet you. She fought against nanomachine reduction for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend. Oh, she made... Oops. Apparently, sometime after she got out of treatment, truck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing. She was? Eh? Yeah, she kept up with her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in the at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Well, being confined to a room does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer and even less survive. No thoughts, head empty. It took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great, and to think I'm sort of like her sister. Silly Becky. Honey, did you say something? I did not. Weird. I swear I had somebody call me Silly Becky. Come again? It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it was weird. Oh well, as I was saying, the Baltic guy. Oh, come on, just turn the fuck around. No. Yep, and this is the actual ending as far as I'm aware. I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to the city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for this second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But and you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me about things about the place, like where the switches and valves are. But I already know. They're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about the control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes, Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your four-ball just fine. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I've never been away from Fall this long. I don't know what I'll do. We'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yes, but we're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget, I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever there, I want him to be ready. Oh, just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my immortal there, and I don't want their eyes soiled. Emo who? Little sister. Then just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Here you can now save hard data. Loading hard data from the title screen on the bar will let you start over from day 1 while keeping your items in money. I see. Well, I already have hard data, but I might as well save it again, right? Well, as far as I can tell, we have finished most of every ending. Sort of? Kind of? Hang on. I know that we're missing one ending. That's at least. That's the least thing. Yeah. Ending-wise, we're missing one. Which is the bad ending of ending up on the street. But hey, this was a fun stream. It was fun while it lasted. With this, Valhalla has been finished. For a second time, basically. It was very nice. And let me just quickly check who is still streaming so I can rate them. Did they give you Grey strength for Vigility because it's effectively impossible to get one of them right? I have no idea. I don't even know what you have to do to get the endings, I'll be entirely honest. I'm pretty sure that for most of them it's quite straightforward. Because for Armor, for example, you just kind of play the game. Mostly. And, yeah. For Dorothy, you just get that one time where you talk behind the bar with her to unlock some secret backstory. But I'm still mad that she didn't just turn around and look Anna in the face because she heard her. But yeah. I don't know what you need to do to get Virgilia's ending, but hey. Yeah. Again, let me just quickly check who I can raid. Kind of surprised they never stated more openly that armor's at us. Oh no, it was subtle enough that if you're not looking for it, you'll overlook it. But at the same time, not so subtle that you will never be able to guess it. It's the perfect amount of subtlety, in my opinion. But, let's go and raid someone. Let's go and say hello to Artemis today, who's playing God of War Ragnarok. As I will end my stream for today, and be back tomorrow with Yakuza 0. And I will already point it out this early. I will not be home this weekend. There will not be any streams. I'm going to Hamburg to visit some friends and have a nice weekend and everything. It's very much pretty subtle, but perfectly subtle, but you're still surprised. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah. No streams this weekend. Not really relevant yet, because I'm still going to be streaming tomorrow and the day after that, but still. No streams on Friday or Saturday. Anyway, have a good night. Bye.